coming out to support us. And either way, I want to welcome you. I'm excited to be able to share this information with you. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here for you. We're going to get this thing rocking. Okay, so everyone should be able to see my screen. All right, there we go. So, if you're just jumping in the room, I do want to welcome you here. My goal here this evening is to really just educate you on Lionshare, to tell you everything that you need to know. So, by the time you leave here, you have a full understanding of exactly what Lionshare is and what all the excitement's about. We've only been active, or I guess live, you could say, for just over a week. We have almost 64,000 people inside of the smart contract in that amount of time. If you're one of the members, congratulations. What an exceptional time it's been. I mean, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life in this industry, or even in my career. It's just phenomenal what is happening. And what I'm going to share with you here tonight, I believe it's going to resonate with you. I think you're going to start to understand why so many people are attracted to what we have going on once you have a full understanding of it. So, with that being said, I'm not going to waste any time tonight. I know it's Friday night. You need to get back with your family or whatever you got going on. You decide to spend it with us, but we're going to get this thing started. So what is Lionshare? Well, Lionshare is a smart contract that's located directly on the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. And, if you're brand new, please don't get too caught up on the language, because a lot of people have no idea what I just said, what that means, right? What you need to understand here tonight is not necessarily the mechanics of blockchain or any of that. You don't have to know that. What you need to know here tonight is, how's it going to benefit you and your family, right? How's it going to create some income for you and your family? And that's what I'm going to be able to show you here. So, what is a smart contract? A smart contract is just a piece of programming code that is deployed or placed on the Ethereum blockchain. And the great thing about it is it's a self-operating system. So it's considered to be decentralized, right? It doesn't require a company. It doesn't require anyone behind it to make it work. It is a contract that can never be broken. So, imagine having a handshake or a contract that no matter what happened in this world, it could not be disrupted. That's what a smart contract is. Now, we happen to believe that our smart contract is the very best out there. Of course, I'm biased, right? But I think that anyone who has seen our contract, has looked at our code, that understands it, they know that it is first class. It is the best of the best. And in addition to that, we are the very first follow me matrix that has ever been created on a smart contract. Now, there's other matrices out there to some extent, some that call themselves matrices. And, my job here tonight is not to pick on anyone or to drag any other smart contract or company. I'm not going to do that. The bottom line is you'll be able to make these, conclusions on your own as you begin to learn about what we do here. Now, this is a peer-to-peer system. And, for those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means this. When someone comes in and they pay for a package inside of Lionshare, our smart contract knows exactly where those funds need to go, okay? And that's not to a company. It's not to an admin. It's to whoever is due that commission. It is automatic, right? So it's an amazing thing for you to be able to get your business going and know for a fact that you're not going to have to worry about waiting a week or a month or even a few days to get your commission. It's going to come instantly and directly to your Ethereum wallet, which is awesome, right? Now, I like to talk about risk because when I look at risk out there, I think about, okay, if I join this, is it going to hurt my family? And if I refer anybody else, is it going to hurt them, right? We've all been down that road. And there's so many different opportunities out there today. What differentiates this? What makes this risk-free? Well, it's really this, okay? The compensation plan that you see, the smart contract that you see, everything that you see here today cannot be manipulated. It cannot be changed. It cannot be altered. It cannot be hacked. You don't have a company that's receiving the money that could potentially leave with it. All those challenges and things that you've probably faced in the past, if I had to guess, you don't have to deal with those, right? Those risks go out the window. So what that means is you can have 100% confidence when you get started with us here tonight. And you can also refer others without having to worry about, am I going to have to hide from this person, if I see them online or if I see them at the store. You've all been there, right? We've all been there. You're not going to have to worry about that. So that part's pretty cool. Now, you can do this business directly from your business you can do it from your computer. You can do it from your cell phone. Wherever you want to do your business, you can do it. Set up that way. And I know, especially during these challenging times where so many people are having to work from home, this is a great opportunity. Now, 100% of the things that are done inside of this business or it is done in Ethereum. So every commission that's paid is paid in Ethereum. For those of you who are not familiar with that, it's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world, right next to Bitcoin. Okay. But there's some real advantages, in my opinion, to Ethereum. I love Bitcoin, by the way. So let me just preface that by saying I love Bitcoin. I want as much of that as I can get. But Ethereum has an unbelievable technology behind it. And the speed in which it works has created these unbelievable opportunities, just like Lionshare, to bring to the public. Now, in addition to that, just like Bitcoin, they're anticipating that Ethereum is going to rise in price the next 12 to 24 months. So, not only can this take care of some major financial needs for you right now, like immediate needs, right? But it can also be a great asset for you as you grow. And, imagine having some of this when Ethereum doubles or triples or goes 10 times and you being able to stack some of that for you and your family. It's going to be an awesome deal. So let's talk about transparency. This might seem weird to some people. I've been told this, but I think there's two different types of transparency out there. I think that there's transparency by a company, right? And then I think there's transparency by distributors. And most people aren't going to talk about this, but I'll tell you what, I think it has to be talked about. When it comes to a company, companies can't always tell you everything, okay? Whether they have good intentions or bad intentions, I know there's both of them out there. The bottom line is sometimes they can give it to you and sometimes they can't, right? There's trade secrets, there's private agreements, all those things that get in the way. But on a distributor side, so like, your home business, you're a member out there. I know if I ask a question here today, I said, how many of you have seen people out there that are flaunting these incredible income claims, right? They're telling you they've made all this money. They're showing you the Lamborghinis, the mansions, the watches, all those things with really no proof, right? You don't know if they're renting those things or if they're standing by somebody else's car. You guys have seen it, right? Well, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I like nice stuff too. I want people to have nice stuff, but I want there to be transparency in this industry. And part of that comes from the distributors and the members out there. So when I think transparency, that's what I think of. And inside of a smart contract, there's no hiding, okay? Because you can see every single transaction as it happens. So that's an amazing thing for you. You don't just have the ability to log into your account. You can log into anybody's account, right? So there's no one out there that can just start putting out these income claims and things like that. What you're seeing here is a community of truth, right? Something that's real and that's really hard to find, honestly, in this industry. So let me tell you just what I think is important about Lionshare that differentiates us from the rest of the smart contracts out there, the rest of the companies. Again, I'm not going to bash on anyone. I'm going to just tell you what makes us different, and you'll be able to come to your own conclusion, okay? Number one, anyone that you personally refer into Lionshare, they're always going to stay with you. And I always say this. I think this is probably the most important point that you have to understand here tonight, because, if you're out there and you're doing the work, okay, so you're putting the work in, you're referring your friends, your family members, you're referring people on social media, you're paying for marketing, however you get someone to say yes, you finally get them to say yes, they come into a company and they follow someone else, or they follow, all the way to the top. In my opinion, that's just not good business. So what you're going to get here in Lionshare is anyone that you personally refer, they always stick with you and your team. And, it's important because imagine this, if you had to give away your people as they came in, you might have to bring in as many as 4 or 5 times more people just to have the same amount of income. So we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. It'll resonate with you a little bit more, but I had to mention it. Okay. Number two, there's 2 different matrices that you're going to learn about here today. We have what we call your personal matrix, which is going to reward you for your personal efforts. And then we have your team building matrix. That's going to be the one that you can really leverage the efforts of not just yourself, but others around you. And what's really cool about Lionshare is you can do this in any country around the world, literally globally. If someone can have an Ethereum wallet, they can be part of Lionshare. So, so many times you deal with companies that there's limitations when it comes to the areas that you can do business. Not here, right? Anywhere in the world you can make it happen, which is really cool. Now, there's another thing that I want to mention about that. When it comes to the affordability of Lionshare, my opinion is we're second to none. What you're going to see here today is an opportunity that can bless so many people because we have, lowered the bar in order for people to be able to get in the door. Oftentimes, companies, they try their best. They'll create a package that's $100. They lower the monthly fees to like $30 a month instead of $50 or whatever. And they think that that's affordable. I've been there. I've done it from a company owner standpoint. I've totally done that. What you do though, and what you understand as you start to build globally, is that the average monthly income in some countries is $200 a month, right? So to ask someone to throw that type of income or that type of money and take it away from their family to start something, you're leaving a good portion of the world out. What you're going to see here today with our pricing is we've opened up the door to the entire world to be able to get started at an affordable price. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you is this: even though we're like 63,000, maybe 500, I think that's where we're at, maybe 64,000, we're close to that as far as members. I know that sounds like a lot at first glance, right? Especially if you're just here, you're like, my gosh, they've only been open a week, 64,000 people. I'm like the last to know. You're not. You're actually one of the first to know. And the reason why I say that is because in 2020, we're putting 1 million people into this smart contract, period, right? That's what we're doing. So you are one of the first to know, and you should be congratulated for that. So let's take a look at the different platforms that we had. As I mentioned, we have what we call the L1, which is your personal matrix. And we also have the L2, which is going to be that team building aspect of this business. And I'm going to go over each one of these in detail. I want you to see a few things on this slide. Number one, I want you to see that both platforms start at 0.02 Ethereum on both of them, and they both go up to 16 Ethereum, okay? The cool thing about this is you're going to be able to buy one, you're going to be able to buy 10, all of them if you want to. It's going to depend on your budget or your strategy. I always say, hey, get back with who sent you here to figure out what the best option is for you. But here's the way it works, okay? When someone actually joins Lionshare, they're going to simultaneously join the L1 and the L2. So at the same exact time, they'll join these, which that cost is 0.04 Ethereum. Now, you can do the conversion in your own currency. In US dollars, that's about $10 right now. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, Ethereum has went up the last few days, which is pretty awesome, right? But it may be a little bit more, it may be a little bit less, depending on the day and what Ethereum is trading at. But the bottom line is this: I don't care if it's $10 or it's $15. This is an absolute game changer for people worldwide. I hate using that word game changer because everybody uses it. It's kind of cliche, but this really has opened up the doors for so many people worldwide to have the affordability to do business, right? Imagine being able to start a business for $10 and being able to build your way up for you and your family. I mean, what an awesome thing to have in such a tough time financially for people worldwide. Now, the last thing on this slide I'm going to show you is, look, this is you at the top of the matrices, these orange boxes. As you can see, the L1, you have 3 spots directly underneath you. The L2, you have 2 spots directly underneath you, and then 4 under that. So the structures are a bit different. And right now, I'm going to show you exactly how these compensation plans work so you can have a complete understanding. Now, here's what another thing, and I know I seem really biased, but here's the deal. I've seen the struggle out there, especially in new people that get started with the business. In my opinion, this is going to be one of the simplest compensation plans that you could understand, period, okay? There's a lot of great companies out there, a lot of great comp plans, and the truth is most people don't know how to explain them. You're going to be able to leave here tonight and have 100% confidence, even if you're brand new, how to show this to someone new and how to explain it with no problems whatsoever, okay? So here's the deal. Here you are at the top. Now, we're going to assume that this is a 0.02 matrix, even though they all work the same, okay? Even if we were using 16 Ethereum, it would be no different. You would be able to understand, and it works the same, okay? But here's the deal. So you purchase this 0.02 matrix, and as you go out there and you refer people, this is your personal matrix. So people you personally refer are going to take a position inside of this matrix. So here you are at 0.02. The first person you refer right here is going to take this position, okay? They're going to pay 0.02, and that's going to go directly to you, 100% of that, okay? The smart contract figures that out. They already know. First person you refer is going directly to you, okay? 100%. So they paid 0.02, it went to you. The second person you refer also going to pay 0.02 directly to you. Now think about this, okay? You've only referred 2 people at this point, and you've doubled your Ethereum. That's awesome, right? I mean, that is a great income right off the bat. I mean, where else can you double your income or your money from the get-go by just referring 2? Now, the third person that you refer is going to be paid directly to your sponsor. And when this happens, it's also called a cycle. So when you cycle inside of this package right here, it's going to create a new matrix exactly like this. Now, listen up, okay? Because this is important for you to understand. Another thing that really separates us from other smart contracts out there is this. We do not force anybody to upgrade until they're ready. And what I mean by that is oftentimes when you cycle in a package and other contracts, if you don't upgrade, they just take the earnings from you, right? They don't even tell you, you're just not getting it, period. Here, you can cycle as many times as you want. You can use that money for your family. You can decide to upgrade if you want. It's yours. It's totally up to you. So let me break this down for you in the simplest terms that I can, so you can take this with you here tonight and be able to share it with others, okay? In your L1 matrix, this is 0.02, the people that you personally refer, okay? Spot number 1 and spot number 2, you're going to receive 100% of that commission. Spot number 3 will be paid to your sponsor and will create a new matrix, and you get to do that again and again. How much easier can it be than that, folks? I mean, it really can't be. Anyone here, right? Anyone, even brand new people can say, well, I know I get paid on 1 and 2, 3 goes to my sponsor, and I just get to keep doing it. It is simple, and there's a lot of power and simplicity. I mean, you have to admit, this is something that anyone can share and anyone can do. So let's get to the team building side of it. There's some of you out there that maybe you don't have the skill set right now just yet to be able to share this with people and, sign up a ton of people, right? You may not have that skill set, but what I hope you're getting from this is a couple things. Number 1, there's no global boundaries. Number 2, there's no economic limitations because people can get started for so little, right? Number 3, it's so simple to understand. Number 4, there's no company that can change anything or do anything to manipulate this. So all the risk is removed. So you can start to see that even the people that may not be the biggest recruiters, if you will, all of a sudden they're starting to refer people and starting to have success. And we're seeing that right now in Lionshare. But here's what's unique about this matrix, okay? It is about building leverage and working with teams. And the way it works is like this, okay? It's structured a little bit differently than the L1, as there's 2 spots directly underneath you and then 4 spots directly underneath that. Now, the great thing about this matrix is this. You don't have to personally refer a single person in order to earn income. It's not required for you to do that. However, okay, I always say this. If you want to make the type of income on the testimonials that you hear, you have to do your part, okay? You have to go out there and refer some people. It's part of the game in order to be able to get to the income levels you want. However, it's not a requirement and able to earn, okay? So there are many people that will earn without putting a single person into this matrix. So let me break it down for you, okay? This is you at the top of the 0.02 matrix on the L2, okay? And what's going to happen is when you or someone else put these people in, this is how the comp plan works. Number 1 and number 2, when these 2 spots fill, this commission is going to be paid upline, okay? Spot number 3, spot number 4, and spot number 5, 100% of these are going to go to you. So think about this, okay? You started at 0.02. You may not have referred a single person, but you have tripled your Ethereum on spot 3, 4, and 5. That's not too bad, right? That's a good thing. Now, spot number 6 is going to be paid directly to your sponsor. It's going to create a brand new matrix for you. And as I have already said, we allow you to cycle on any level as many times as you want without forcing you to upgrade. So let me break this down for you just like I did the L1 in simple terms. Here you are at the top of your L2 matrix. Spot number 1 and spot number 2 will be paid upline. Spot number 3, 4, and 5, you will receive 100%. And spot number 6 will be paid to your sponsor to create a brand new matrix that you get to do again and again. Again, just like the L1, every single person on here can say, hey, I know 1 and 2 go up. I know my payment comes on 3, 4, and 5, and I know my sponsor gets paid on 6. And I guess I just get to keep doing it. Everybody can do that, right? So the simplicity of this is it's awesome, and anybody can make those calls. Anyone can sit down in front of someone with confidence and be able to explain this. So let me break it down for you a little bit further, okay? The L2, even though you don't have to personally refer people, if there's one thing that you got from this presentation, I hope that you understood that if you personally refer people in here, you get to keep them, right? You remember me saying that. Anyone that you personally signs up with you, they always follow you. It's so important to gather that information and to be able to understand it. So think about this for a second, okay? This is you at the top of this matrix. And even though you don't have to, let's say that you personally referred all 6 of the people, right? They signed up with you. Well, if you did that, the comp plan works the same. 1 and 2 still go upline. You still get paid 100% of 3, 4, and 5, and 6 still goes to your sponsor. But here's the cool thing, okay? When you cycle, when that happens, you have a brand new matrix to fill. All 6 of these people that you personally referred When they cycle, they're going to take another spot in your matrix. So think about this for a second. What if you had 12 people, okay, just 12 people that you referred, and they were cycling every day or every other day or just once a week? 12 people showing back up into your matrix every single week just by their efforts. What would that do for your income, right? Because you know you're going to get paid 100% every single time 3, 4, and 5 fill up. Imagine what that would do for you, right? Having 12 people follow you around based on their success, and then the people underneath them as well. It creates this unbelievable amount of leverage and teamwork that can be done globally. You can be, I'm in the US, I can work with someone in Africa and Asia and Australia, anywhere I wanted to in the world, right? And they can do the same. So it creates this unbelievable team community opportunity for you to really be able to take advantage of. So let me show you some of the profitability side of it, all right? This is the L1 package. These are your personal referrals. What this is illustrating is this. If you were to start at the 0.02 package, okay, that's the lowest package, and every single time you had success, so every time you cycled is another way to say that, you upgrade to the next package, okay? So you went from 0.02 to 0.05 to 0.01, all the way to the 16th level. If you were to do that, this is just the L1, that would be a total earnings of 55.59 Ethereum. Folks, that's serious income because that's just one cycle. Many people will cycle 5 or 10 times, right? So one cycle is I'm not going to say it's easy, but many people will do that. So let's look at the L2. L2, same exact thing, showing the same exact example. You start at 0.02, you continue to upgrade every single time you have success all the way to the 16th level. That would be 111.16 Ethereum. Now, if you add these two things together, okay, that's 170 Ethereum on the L1 and the L2 by just cycling one time. Let me tell you something. We already have multiple people. I would guess, I don't want to make a claim here, but I would guess we have close to 100 people that have probably earned 100 Ethereum or more already in this system in 1 week. In 1 week, right? So this is life-changing income. This is about, if you calculate this, this is about, I don't know, almost $27,000, right? That just for the L2. So multiply it by 10, right? What if you could cycle 10 times on each level? You can see where it gets powerful. So one more thing I want to hit here before we wrap this thing up. I want you to remember how you get paid here because it's important, right? 100% of the commissions are peer-to-peer. So you never, ever have to worry about someone calculating them and sending them to you. It goes directly and instantly to your Ethereum wallet. And that is amazing for you, right? So you don't have to wait like a week or even a day. You don't have to wait a second. It shows up. In my opinion, this creates such a huge opportunity in today's market. You know, you probably, if I had to guess, if I went out there and polled people who are brand new, I bet you would tell me you need money before the night ends, right? Before Saturday gets here or before Sunday, depending on where you're at. For you and your family, you need income today. There's nowhere else in the world that I know about that you can create it instantly and it can be in your wallet today within seconds of you having success here. And you can do it, right? So with Lion Share, what does it mean? Well, Lion Share in any business transaction, it is the one that gets the largest financial piece of that transaction. And, you know, we want to show you how you can get yours. And I believe I just have. And I hope that it really makes sense to you why so many people are being attracted to this. So what are the requirements? Well, they're easy. Number one, you just need to have an Ethereum wallet. There's two different Ethereum wallets that I'm showing you here on this slide. But the truth is this. We have multiple wallets that work with our system. Almost any dApp wallet works with it. Now, if that's a new term to you, don't worry about that, okay? Just get back with whoever sent you to here today and get those questions answered. They will help you set this up. MetaMask is going to be great for those of you who use a computer or a laptop. Trust Wallet, if you're using an Android, I don't think there's anything better than Trust Wallet for an Android. But if you're using Apple, there's multiple wallets that you can use. So again, get with whoever sent you here. Let them help you set it up, get Ethereum in your wallet, and start earning today. So listen, I want to say thank you for coming out. I mean, the things that I hope that you really gathered from this conversation was, number one, you know, you're looking at something that cannot be, I don't know even how to put it. It can't be manipulated. It can't be changed. It can't be hacked. There's no company behind it that could run off with your income. There's risk. The risk is gone. The affordability is there. There's no global limitations. As you can see, this is why 64,000 people, almost 64,000 people have said yes in just over a week. It's an amazing opportunity. So what I want to do right now is, instead of just hearing from me, we're actually going to bring out some people for you to learn from, to hear from here tonight. I'd like to bring out Edgardo before we get started. For those of you who don't know Edgardo is located in Las Vegas, Nevada. He is a multiple seven-figure income earner. As you can see him sitting there in his nice backyard. Looks like you got a haircut there, Edgardo. You're looking good, man. So what's going on, bro? How you doing tonight?
I had this haircut. I did it myself. Okay, so
it looks fantastic, man. You look great. Okay,
we have no time to go have a haircut, so I don't even know how I look. You know what? That was pretty quick, though. How you doing, James?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm really excited about where things are at. You know, I mean, we're just a week into this. I think people forget that just because of how fast we've grown. You know, you know this. I mean, next week's going to be a huge week for us in regards to our back office and so many other things that are coming. So as we start to grow here and things get better and better, I mean, I'm fired up about where we're at. How about you? How you doing?
Doing great, nonstop. I mean, talking with people around the world, changing lives. I mean, this smart contract Lion Share is changing so many people's life, like incredible. But I love hearing the testimonies from people. So why don't we start, bringing people in? I have here, how do you pronounce your name? I'm activating your mic. My friend, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Where are you connecting from, my friend?
Kenya.
I'm sorry?
Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Kenya.
Very nice. How are things going in Kenya? What time is it in Kenya?
It's 5:31 a.m.
Oh my gosh, man. What are you doing awake?
I'm waiting to ask a question.
All right, let's see if we can help you out.
You know, I'm a foreigner in Kenya, and I already introduced 2 people into this Lion Share.
Okay.
And they are desperate to join, but I'm afraid, you know, so that they don't join and there is problem. Let me show you. You see, I already have a bonus. Let me show you my balance. I'm sure, but you know, for the sake of strangers, so that they can also be sure. You see, I don't know. This is my earning $23 worth of Ethereum after referring 2 people. Now I want to ask, if I refer the 3rd person today, how much is it going to be my commission? How much am I want to know how the commission works so that when I'm referring, I can explain to them.
Okay, great question, man. What's your first name? How do you say your name?
Moses.
Moses. Okay. So look, on the L1, okay, so the L1 is for your personal referral. So just like you said, you've referred 2 people. You've already made like basically $25, right? So the 3rd person that you refer will actually be paid to your sponsor on the L1. Okay, so that money will go to your sponsor, but it will create a new matrix for you. So you can begin to do it again. So the next 2 that you refer will be paid to you. Now, on the L2, so you already have 2 positions. You have number 1 and number 2. You could have more, I don't know, but I'm just guessing. If you have number 1 and number 2, you're actually going to get paid on that 3rd cell, okay? So you'll get paid on the L2. And it's a great commission question. Like, so what he was showing you, if you're brand new, is he was showing you, look, I've already referred 2 people. I got paid on it. When I refer my 3rd, what happens? So does that answer your question? Are you good?
Yes, can you just touch your heart and tell me that it's for real, that even if I refer people, I'm not going to be in problem. You know, this is a foreign country. You don't have to refer people to something, then because they are talking about MMM. You know how MMM works. So they are afraid. That's why I want to stay awake so that I can wait from you. Once you tell me I should go ahead, I go ahead.
Sure, I understand.
To say it with your mouth, you know.
Yeah, I understand. And here's the deal, man. Here's what I would tell you. I would say this to anyone. Anyone who tells you that there's a business that you can literally sit there and never do anything and just earn, those are the businesses that leave just as soon as they get here. Okay, so this is real. I mean, you just showed us your Ethereum wallet. So man, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much. It's cool to have Kenya out here. Have a great night, and we look forward to getting your testimony in the future. Thanks, man. All right, who we got next, Edgardo?
We have our friend here, Federico. Federico, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing more than great, Edgardo. What about you? How is it going?
Well, a lot better right now because the last 4 weeks been crazy, right, James?
It's been insane, man. You know that. Federico knows that. He's been working he's been working hard too, man. So how's it going there? And well, tell everybody where you're from. Tell everybody just a little bit about yourself.
Hello, guys. We are here in Colombia, South America. We pretty much started with this project last week, and results are just been amazing. We can just be so thankful with these projects, and as well so blessing because the people that got involved in this project actually rocks. Everything is going more than well, you know, non-stop, as Edgardo just said. And basically, this is a project for people, really for people. It was created just thinking in how much people can take profit and how much people can benefit just for doing it. Absolutely amazing. Such a nice week we're having here.
Well, hey, Federico, first of all, man, I thank you. And, you know, you're a great leader. You're very humble, but you're a great leader. And I know that your team, you guys are just kind of starting, right? I mean, you're just getting things structured and things like that. Do you mind telling people just, you know, a little bit about the Ethereum that you've earned? I mean, if you don't mind, just tell people. And here, let me preface this by saying Federico's been he's earned a lot of money in this industry, but he's just getting started. So maybe a little bit how you're doing and how your team's doing, even though you're just getting going, if you don't mind.
Yes, absolutely. Well, guys, just to make you to give you an idea about the magnitude of this project, I've been working with smart contracts. I started in 2020. I got the opportunity to get involved in another project where actually my team was around with. I got the pleasure to have around 60K people in my team. Okay. But just to wrap it up, the things, I already made half of the income I made in that project, and that income took me around like 4 or 5 months, and I just did it in just 1 week. And let's say with 10% of the total amount of members that I brought into the other project. Edgardo just is aware about that. I just wanted to guys let you know that this project particularly is created for people. All people needs to be aware about that. All people need to know about this particular project because everyone can just benefit, can get so much benefit just by sharing this amazing opportunity, basically.
Yeah, Federico, thank you so much, man. I mean, I know things are rocking for you there in Colombia and internationally. You got a great team. But the one thing that I hope you guys caught from what Federico said is that, you know, he's been there. He's seen what else is out there. He's very knowledgeable in the market. And what I got from what you said is, look, you only have about 10% of your team here, maybe, and your income's already half of what it was, you know, in other places that you've been. So I think that's really powerful, man. I appreciate you sharing that.
Thanks, Jay.
All right.
Matt doesn't lie.
Federico is also the best translator I've ever met in my life. Just FYI.
You're coming over.
All right, man. Have a great night. All right, Edgardo, who we got next?
Well, we have another person here that you and I know too. I see him walking over here, sharing globally. How you doing, my friend?
How you doing, Edgardo?
Doing
Oh,
great, my friend.
Hey, James.
Well, what's up, man? How you doing? It's been a minute.
I'm doing wonderful. Just over here enjoying Lion Share. You know what? I got a call today from the United Nations today. This lady that runs their fund for fundraising, and she wants to do our program. Can you believe that?
I do believe it, especially with you. This guy, I mean, for y'all don't know, this dude's like the most connected person I've ever met in my life. But where are you located right now?
You know, I live in Newport Beach, as you know, but I'm in Seattle right now visiting family. You know, checking on some vehicles and everything, and getting ready to come back down south. I'm going to be flying out to Houston, and then going to Vegas and stuff, and you know, meeting with some teams and everything. Yes.
So Dr. Gamet, for y'all, I mean, I know not everybody knows Dr. Gamet on here, but one thing about him that I do know is like you've been directly affected by this COVID. Like, I mean, your wife was stuck in another country.
She's still there.
And,
She's still in.
oh my
She's
God.
still stuck in Norway.
So that kind of gives you an idea of how important things like this are right now. And I know you've had a lot of success. So man, thank you for coming out. It's good to see your face.
Yes, it's great. Yes, but I love this program. I'll just say a quick word. This program is perfect for funding. When you can actually do 3 sales and double your money, and six sales in your team and triple your money, people are doing that on a daily basis, multiple times. It's incredible.
You know, it kind of takes that whole stigma that's been in the industry of like, you know, double in this amount of time, and just like kicks it to the curb, right? Because this is like, it's a legitimate way for those who are wanting to work to really help their family. So, man, we appreciate you, Dr. Gamet. I look forward to seeing you breaking some records. I know you're going to.
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
All
guys.
right, thank you. Okay. All right. How about see a few people here. Edgardo, you there, bro?
I'm here.
Okay. Let's bring out I think it's Comrade. I'm not sure. Comrade, are you there?
Yeah, I'm Comrade Shitu.
How you doing, man? Where are you calling in from?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Nigeria.
Nigeria, man. I tell you what, Nigeria is rocking.
From Nigeria.
Nigeria is not only is rocking, but it's 3:40 a.m. in the morning, right, my friend? It should be about 3:40 a.m. in the morning, Nigeria, right now.
Yeah, that's cool. That's right.
So tell your experience, my friend.
Hello.
Yeah, it's been a great opportunity being in this smart contract. Yeah, it's been a great opportunity. I've been with a very good leader, Carlos Aguero. Are you me?
You're cutting out. Yeah, we hear you. You're cutting out. Yes, sir. You're cutting out, but we can hear you a little bit. Yes.
Hello, are you me?
Hey, okay, so I think that there's some internet issues there, Comrade. Man, we apologize, but you were cutting out. I can see that you're offline there.
All right. Yeah, I said it's been a great opportunity being here. Yeah, I've been a very good. I've been a leader.
Yeah,
okay.
internet's pretty. Yeah, internet's pretty bad. So why don't we go to Vegas? I mean, we have somebody here that you and I know each other. We know too. Frank, how you doing, my friend? Are you there? Frank. We'll see.
I saw he was unmuted.
He was.
Let's bring out. Let's bring out Stephanie here. Let's see Stephanie. Yeah, what's up, Stephanie?
Texas in the house.
Hey, yes, Dallas, Texas in the house. You hear me?
We got you.
Okay, great. I'm just here to vouch for Comrade. Comrade, the one that was just on.
Yeah.
He is an awesome, awesome young person who is on fire. I just got off a call with him, you know, just kind of strategizing. He's made flyers. He's going into digital media, trying to get the word out. Yesterday, he called me so that way I could do a presentation for someone. I'm so excited about what's to come for him. You know, it's like he's so mature and so great. And I think that's what he was trying to say, but it was cutting off. But he's a great, great guy that I'm sure that really soon we're going to be hearing his testimony.
That's
really
awesome. So, Stephanie, while you're here, I mean, we know like you've been helping Juan Carlos, like you said, with who's an amazing leader with some of his marketing and getting out there, helping him with his English and stuff. Tell us how your personal experience has been before you jump off here, if you don't mind, just because I want people to hear like from what's really going on out there.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm someone that didn't have any idea of what a smart contract was or cryptocurrency. And I was in network marketing a little bit and I was unsuccessful. And when I heard about cryptocurrency and when I met my mentor, Juan Carlos, I thought, you know what? Let me give this a try. And I've got to say, I have not been disappointed. I was faithful. I took action and I'm reaping the benefits now. And not only the benefits financially, but I'm meeting some great people like Comrade, and there are others. I'm the community that we have, the group chats that we have are so inspiring. I mean, I would anybody who's doubting whether they should jump in or not, take action. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. I mean, if anything, you're going to walk out with this with so many skills. I'm sort of the shy type, you know, I'm introverted, but with Juan Carlos, his extrovertness is kind of contagious as well. And so I'm growing not only financially, but as a person. And I really appreciate that. I'm so glad that Lionshare came into my life. I'm so glad that I'm meeting people like Comrade. And I mean, there's a woman in the Latin chat, or the Hispanic chat that has a saying that says, I'm in love with my future. And that's how I feel, you know, that I'm in love with my future.
That's awesome. Well, Stephanie, one thing I know for certain is, you know, success is usually right past your comfort zone, right? I mean,
oh yeah,
right about the time you get uncomfortable. So I can tell you're growing. Every single time you come out here and speak, you're getting better and better. So congratulations. Yeah. I know that this is going to be a blessing to you. So thank you for coming out. We appreciate it.
Definitely. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Edgardo, why don't we bring out Richmond? Richmond, are you there? I think I accidentally muted you back, man.
Can you hear me?
We got you. How's it going?
Hi, hey, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? First of all, I gotta say thank you to God, thank you to you and Edgardo for the amazing job that you guys been doing. My hat off to you guys. Hey, how you guys doing? How is Edgardo? How you doing? James, how you doing?
Doing great, my friend. I heard you coming over to Vegas. That's what Alfredo told me.
Yes, I'm planning to. I just told my agent to give me actually I told him what time and stuff like that, but I'm just waiting for his confirmation so I can pay for the plane and come over there and hang with you guys for a minute.
That's awesome.
Good.
Man.
Sounds good. So we're just gonna see if James is gonna join us over here too. Okay.
All right, no problem. No
Man,
problem.
That's the first I've heard of it. What's my name? I think my name's Skip. I didn't get invited to that one.
So Richmond, tell us about your story, my friend. So,
oh man, you know, I've been doing smart contract. I'm one of the people to know about smart contract when it first started, and I can say, man, Lionshare Complan, it is so amazing. It is blowing the internet right now, and the numbers speak for itself. My team are so excited about Lionshare. It is so amazing, and what is happening right now is I see people from Kenya, South Africa, Liberia, all over Africa country. Because me, myself, I'm from Ghana. A lot of people don't know that I'm from Ghana, but I'm based in Atlanta. So I stay in Atlanta, but I have a lot of connect all over the place. And when I see people from my country or Nigeria or South Africa talking about, wow, I made $100 today. I made $50 today. I made one Ethereum, two Ethereum today. It's amazing to hear those type of money coming in, because right now what we are in right now is ridiculous with this coronavirus. A lot of people are losing jobs, especially Africa country like United States. Yeah, the government give us some money, but over there in Africa, the government can't give them nothing. So imagine. So Lionshare is actually blessing them a lot. So guys, let's continue doing what we're doing. Like James say, listen, the way we're gonna get to that million is by inviting people to the call. Even me myself, I have my own company here out here in Atlanta in the trucking industry. We ship stuff to Africa country and help the poor and stuff like that. So the little chance that I get, I do come on here, and I always encourage my team, Crypto Team Connect, to come on here and also to invite new people. We don't want to keep seeing the same people over and over, but we want to invite new people so they can hear a testimony. They can hear James and Edgardo tell them, how the comp plan work. And by doing so, they're going to register. That is how we're going to grow to 1 million, guys. So we need to keep telling our teammate that is already in the business to invite more people to the call. Okay? That is how we're going to get to that 1 million. And when we get to that 1 million, trust me, Ethereum is going to be, it's going to be like a popcorn. Pop, 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 pop.
Well, Richard, man, we appreciate all the words. You always say it like it is what I like. You're not hyping. You're just straight telling it what it's like. So, man, we appreciate it. I didn't know that you were from Ghana. I didn't realize that. I knew I heard a little bit of an accent, but I didn't know that's where you're from. So, well, very cool, man. Well, very cool. Well, maybe I'll get to catch you in Vegas as well.
Most definitely.
Out of that conversation. So, all right, man. Have a great night.
You too.
I have Phoenix, Arizona. David, tell us your story, my friend.
Hey, how are you doing? And I'll be out there next week in Vegas. So
man, everyone's coming to Vegas now.
Yeah, I'll visit you as long as you let me in your house. So come see you. Well, I've earned 42.88 Ethereum, and so
how much is that? How much is that on money, David?
Little over $12,000.
Yeah, I was talking with Juan. I was talking with Juan Antonio. He's like, man, David is like chasing me on those tables.
Well, I mean, I think honestly, I passed him a little bit today, but he's got to catch back up. I know it's a little horse race there. So, the thing is that I keep going back to this is, I have, I don't know, 18 people, and everyone says, oh yes, because you have 18 people. No, only 3 of them are really building. And let me shoot out some numbers there. So I have one person that came in and he told me I screwed him because he only had $9 in spillover. This was a couple of days afterwards. But 3 days ago, he logged to his account. He had $645 in spillover, didn't do anything. Nothing. I have another person that has $300 in spillover, $45 here. And the reason why is because I don't keep asking where the spillover is. I keep making spillover, and spillover gets made more and more. I had a lady today, she's doing 3 programs. She was doing 3 programs until 3 things spillover underneath of her. 3. She's been saying, where's my spillover? Where's my spillover they're talking about? Today, she